3 between our boys are ready to go. And so it begins. We got Creblestar going to Quick. We got Siberian Bull going to Flash. Match 3. Let's get going.
And I would fully expect our runners to flip stages once they've finished with their opening stage. We'll see both of these runners going through a fairly similar route.
Well, I know one thing I'm interested in. Siberian Bulls finding that our flying space monkeys, who won't be able to fly in space, are buster immune. So that's one thing you're going to have to keep in mind as the scene progresses if we see them again.
And one thing that kind of ticked, it's always nice when you drop down in Quickman and you eat the tin can in the face. That's what Creblestar had to endure, and it always shows it's a randomizer. You cannot stop thinking for 1 second because you'll die as quick as lightning, like very quick, like these speeds.
Yeah, Siberian Bull just barely missing that jump. Will not have his E-Tank going to the Flashman boss room, where at this point we're going to have ourselves another Woodman sighting. But what is the... Oh boy. This is going to be a nasty Woodman. A very, very nasty Woodman.
This is a big boy Woodman. He doesn't want to give up. So this is the thing with his randomization. He leaves lingering leaf shields, and he's very fat because he's now weak to the buster. But Siberian Bull out damages him. Damage raise pretty much, but he wins, and that's the most important part.
Yeah, that was very cool. Dipping into Metal Man again. So it looks like he wants that straight out E-Tank, not opting to go into the other opening stage of Quickman.
I think the Woodman fight that Siberian Bull has fought and Creblestar is about to witness in a few moments needs a little bit more explaining, because once again, one of the things that is randomized in this randomizer is false enemy behavior. So for Woodman, one of the things that is randomized is the falling leaves that can actually fall up. And in combination of a very slow moving leaf shield, when the leaves are removed from screen, at that point Woodman is able to summon another leaf shield. So with slow moving leaf shields with a quickly rising reverse falling leaves, he could spam a lot of leaf shields. And with all that screen lag, he pretty much has this weird capability of having the lingering leaf shields that Prodigy had just mentioned. So that is literally one of the worst case Woodman scenarios, and Creblestar is about to find that out the hard way in a few seconds.
Now, Creblestar will have one item to work with.
I was laughing at the sentence, the leaves could fall up. Just feels right.
It's basically, I want to be the guy mentality. Ever seen apples fall up?
Looks like Creblestar's winning the war.
Yeah, he also won the damage race.
Got another Flashman sighting in Metalman stage. He actually has an E-Tank this time and pops it in so he doesn't get wrecked by him. Managed to beat him. And hello, Item 1. Nice to see you today.
Great fight on Bull's end. But these Flashmans on conveyor belt seems to give him the business. The first race, I think, as well, it was a Flashman on a conveyor belt that gave him the business. You have to take it there.
It was Quickman in Crash that gave Siberian Bull the business.
There was a lot of things that gave him the business, the first seed.
Yeah, that is true.
Well, I will say this, with Item 1 being stuck in Metal Man, it pretty much definitely reduced the zipping capabilities, because there's no zip you can do in Metal Man anymore, as Creblestar is about to find out. In the meanwhile, which pretty much get into some repeat territory, Siberian Bull going to Quick, and as mentioned, Creblestar going to a metal where item 1 pretty much resides. So no item 1 zips for this randomizer, at least for metal.
We still yet to see how this item 1 behaves, or we've seen it already.
I haven't seen it yet.
Well, with item 1 showing up so early, that does enable zips elsewhere. So
no,
yeah.
my point being that if it's static, that would equal the things a bit, because I'm not sure Creblestar, being an 80% runner, is used to doing static zips. They're usually harder, pretty much harder to perform.
Well, you have to be very precise with the placement. Oh, and Creblestar taking an L to that Flashman. Oh no!
Giving everybody the business.
About Siberian Bull taking out Metal Man very easily in the quick man room, debating on where he should go, and finally stays on bubble. So right now the advantage is currently on Siberian Bull's end, but it's still relatively early. There's a lot of things that can be really nasty on this randomizer, as far as enemy randomizations and the bosses that can come on a little later, as we welcome SpeedGaming 4 with another raid of 65. Welcome to the Mega Man 2 Randomizer Tournament, where Siberian Bull and Creblestar are pretty much going head-to-head in a match 3, a deciding match 3, in order to continue on in the winner's bracket of the main qualifier tournaments.
Yeah, this so far has been a banger of a match. Creblestar winning game 1, Siberian Bull winning game 2, and as we see, we're in game 3. Siberian Bull still not quite able to get the positioning correct for that Bubble Man zip.
I think the water having no lag, as it was removed in this version of the game, really affects how players pause and how players move in the stage. Oh, it's taking a toll on Siberian Bull. Creblestar will try this item 1. It's a good item 1 for now. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's a close one. Will he try again?
Yeah, it's a questionable item 1. Is letter?
Canadian? No.
It's one of those weird item 1s where the duration isn't really that long. The height is good, but the duration just doesn't last long enough sometimes that it can pretty much just makes the timing of the zip a little bit wonky, as Creblestar had a little bit of an issue trying to set it up. Meanwhile, we got Airman in Bubble Man's room, giving Siberian Bull a little bit of a beating, but he wisely decided to do that E-Tank.
Yep, that's his last E-Tank. And Creblestar being able to perform the zip will save him some time.
Well, he also lost a decent bit of time trying to set it up. So almost a net even Creblestar on his way into the boss door as Siberian Bull is on his way out. Siberian Bull did find that the charged heat was doing some good damage to Airman.
And item 2, it will be very useful in this Airman stage.
I would like to notice that we got a Velcro Air. One of my favorite Airman types.
Ooh. Yeah. Siberian Bull just luck-sacking his way through that little predicament with a Lightning Lord platform saving him.
But does Creblestar have the E-Tank? Does he have the power? Yes, he has the juicer.
He does.
Oh, the spike is more powerful, guys, than any E-Tank.
Yeah, unfortunately for Creblestar, jumping just a little too high, and that spike popped him like a balloon.
And that's the danger of a quote-unquote Velcro Air in Bubble. You're pretty much forced to go to his height in order to try to snipe him from above. But of course, because of that, you are in danger of hitting yourself on the head with the spikes. And Creblestar, unfortunately, was a victim to that exact scenario. But he's getting himself back together, taking out Airman with a little less issue than he was at first. Meanwhile, Siberian Bull, once again with the crabs in air, about to go into Airman's room while we're going to see who our next robot master is.
Oh.
It looks like Creblestar is going to go into Woodman's stage, so I believe he should be able to set up the Goodwood zip with that item 1.
It'll be tight. That is a really questionable item 1 to have, especially with its duration. Like I said, the height is workable, but the duration that it has, which is another randomized setting for item 1 in particular, this could be a really interesting setup for the Goodwood Zip, as Siberian Bull gets his item 3 for the Airman stage and follows right behind Treble, even though he's probably out in front, clearly.
Well, at this point, Siberian Bull's got a stage in hand. Creblestar has to still complete Airman, as Siberian Bull's already got it out of the way. So the lead is basically, Siberian Bull hot on Creblestar's heels.
Okay, one stage difference, but will he able... I don't think this item 1 can you? Can you? Even
I
good
think
with
it might be possible, but
double
Double
setup? No, this works too.
Alright, we
Good.
got it. So that's going to get Creblestar a good bit of time here, as Siberian Bull will end up going through the stage. Creblestar will skip all of this part of the stage that Siberian Bull is currently going through.
So, the thing with Goodwood, if you slow down while doing Goodwood like this, it's actually not that useful. The useful part of Goodwood is if you have dangerous enemies that will slow you down. In this case, you don't have many dangerous enemies, so you save around 5-10 seconds-ish, something like this.
Well, Creblestar definitely got to the boss door before Siberian Bull did. Yeah, it is a little questionable as to how much time was actually saved, because Siberian Bull could be out of this fight, right on the heels of Creblestar, and still have that Airman stage advantage. And here we see it.
Oh, he found a weakness.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is what we would like to say an ultimate weakness. You can tell weakness strength by how much damage a certain weapon takes on a single robot. That was an immense amount of damage. It was still too shy, but the amount of damage using that one is way too high. That is definitely ultimate weakness strength. That's a nice weakness to have in Siberian Bull's pocket.
I always react when I see an ultimate weakness. Imagine how Quickman felt. He really felt it.
Yeah. Now, one thing I want to point out is Siberian Bull knows that heat will dumpster Airman, and it will dumpster the boss that we've just seen. So this is a massive advantage for Siberian Bull in the refights, because Creblestar has been relying solely on the Buster.
That's a good common sentence thread. That's a good Buster-only thing, but sometimes what you know that can help you as a weapon...
Oh no!
Oh, well, crabs in there. Crabs in there, yeah.
Meanwhile, Siberian Bull taking in the boatload of grilled shrimp in Heatman's oven, using item 2 to
looks like
go.
Creblestar's opting out of Airman.
Oh, that's a game over? Oh, that hurts a lot.
Looked like it was a tactical game over, keeping track of his lives, just opted to decide to just go ahead and just waste the life, get the game over, and just start over while he's not relatively early in the stage, but never mind. This hurts. It hurts.
You're probably thinking in advance for the Crash Manzip.
Well, yeah, he'd be put in a position where he'd need to pick up a 1-up to be able to even consider doing the Crash Man Zip. So That would almost force him into Heatman stage next. But Siberian Bull, well, he's into Crashman stage. Creblestar still, he'll fly the friendly skies and, gets lobstered. Oh, no.
And down it goes. Grabs an air.
As we were saying, sometimes Zips doesn't really matter. Execution matters more in this randomizer in particular. Zips are execution, yeah, but when you get killed by crabs, it just doesn't work. Well, it doesn't matter how many zips you do.
Well, the zips are not resulting in a net positive for Creblestar is about the nicest way I can put it right now.
Meanwhile, Siberian Bull is just pretty much making use of all of the stuff he gained. Got a full arsenal to pretty much just make Crashman stage a complete and utter cakewalk. Even probably gonna go into item 3 and just do the traditional crash climb and just makes this climb all the more faster. Creblestar finally getting to Airman's room after just getting pummeled by our falling seafood companions, and there he goes, out of air finally.
Yeah, this is a little dire for Creblestar. Siberian Bull definitely with a lead here. Creblestar just going into Crashman. Unfortunately, he will have Heatman still remaining.
And Squidman proposing, should I add an old crabs mode? I think Creed will appreciate that. I think Creed will be your best friend after you do this.
I'll hurt you. I will destroy you. All jokes aside, we got ourselves a Heatman in our final Robot Master room.
Oh no! Creblestar getting rejected by a shrimp.
Fish RNG, shrimp RNG, doesn't matter, still fish. Meanwhile, Siberian Bull is out of 8 Robo, 1733, no zips. This is a very fast time.
So one more time, we are blessed with the greatest eyebrows in video gaming. Dr. Wily has been cited, and we're going straight into Wily 1. So chat, you've been here 2 times already. You know what to do by the 3rd time. Everyone guess the color of the Mecha Dragon, and as always, guess that weakness as well. And since I already used my oust for Prodigy and Treble, I mean not Treble, but Rico, looks like it's my turn to start it off. So we're gonna go with one of our traditional dragon colors. We're gonna go with a pink Barbie-ish dragon, and we're gonna go this time. Let's see if air shooter is gonna be our weakness of choice this time.
Age before beauty, Rico. You know how it is.
All right, so either way, I would have been going first, right?
Yeah. Oh.
Alright, well, that said, I am going to... See, I was thinking pink myself, but I'm going to call the audible for purple. And, well, I'm going to stick with that bubble lead. It's got to be the bubble lead, eventually. Just, by the numbers, the one time I switch off of it, it'll be the bubble lead. So I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to ride until I die.
Okay. I want my red dragon today, so red. And because I guessed the leaf shield, I want air. First one I didn't guess the air, so red air. Let's go.
So you're sticking with me with the air shooter, while Creblestar
is bodied by Heatman.
Triggered much? We'll see if he's ticked. Yeah, this doesn't seem good.
Siberian Bull about to make his way to the Mega Dragon, about to see that glorious colorized dragon. And hopefully one of us will be able to get ourselves a good weakness pick.
Not red again. Come on.
Did we just get 3 blue dragons in a row?
No, one was green.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, I caught the green one in the first game. Yeah, it was green, blue, and blue.
She's giving me so many seasons all wrapped around in my head right now, but that was a metal. That was a Metal Blade weakness.
Yep.
Yeah, that it was, and that dragon was out of there.
That was a very quick find, and second page gambit pays off. Oh, accidentally using that E-tank. Never not E-tanking. Let's go.
Just making room for the one he's about to pick up, that's all. Nothing to see here. I think he's going to be digging for our wall weakness, since I don't think either runner knows it right now.
See, the funny thing is, they made a prevention, so you cannot use your E-tank if you're full. But he was damaged, so E-tanking. It still works.
Well, Siberian Bull opts to forgo to check for the wall weakness. Probably gonna check it out when we get to the boo beans, but for right now, he's pretty much on a beeline straight for the Pico units. While we got a little bit of Joe resistance before then.
Yeah, Sniper Joe's putting up a little bit of a fight, and Creblestar. Oh wow, we're about 3 minutes behind for Creblestar right now.
Yeah, Creblestar has way too widely won. Also, Siberian Bull searches for something. That crash bomb did not feel good. Pico needs more than one crash bomb, so he'll have to search a little bit more. That Leaf Shield taking a beating, which can be dangerous. He has an E-tank. Is this 2 bubbles? No, it's 3.
3, 4.
4. It seems like a pain. Will he search for something else?
That was an early E-tank, but
Yep, found the last weakness.
And then I probably would say this is definitely the best weakness. Definitely ammo to damage ratio for the Picos. This is definitely the weakness of choice to be found for this fight.
And the costs for the consumption is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, using about half his meter, he's going to want to have a couple shots available for the boss refights, but that's all he'll need, really.
Oh, that item 1 betraying Creble just before the zip. He needed one more bump from the item 1 to be able to make the zip, but didn't get it. Yep, randomized item 1.
Unfortunately for Creble, it looks like the zips are actually working against him in some way.
He's pretty teched.
Wow. I can't disagree with you there.
Oh, he'll make this one. Up left.
There we go.
There we go. Let's go.
Saving himself a little bit of time, but still got a ways to go to catch Siberian Bull, who's already in the guts tank. So we're gonna see what weakness is gonna be it for this time. It ain't metal. Sticking in second page, it's crash, but not gonna use the bombs directly. Not gonna check this. Well, I just saw the explosion duration. That is not a good explosion duration. So yeah, this is gonna just stick to just using the bombs itself.
I'm disappointed. We're never gonna know the dragon weakness. Creblestar also used metal.
Well, here's hoping that we see the grid at the end that shows the boss weaknesses.
Well, until then, we still got Siberian Bull keeping his lead all in check, going to Wily 4, where you're gonna see if the Great Equalizer can actually stand up to his name. But for the time being, we're gonna have to wait on that. Siberian Bull just going through it. Creblestar pretty much closing in on the halfway point of Wily 2, but we still don't know what the wall weaknesses are. Creblestar foregoing the walls as well, probably knowing that he's far behind, that he can't waste time searching for walls.
Yeah, the comeback is definitely real. Definitely real. And for those of you in the chat that guessed Blue Dragon with Metal Blades, you get the grand prize of a bubblegum as well. It's free bubblegums for everybody. But you get a better bubblegum if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And our Zidon rules are basically rest homes. Nothing really stopping Siberian Bull from just using, all he needs to do is just get across. So he's pretty much got not too much to go before he fights the Boo Beams.
Yeah, Creblestar using the Crash Bomb again, and it looks like a 2-hit.
Also finding out that the Crash Bombs are spammable. Of course, you still can't exit out of the menu while a Crash Bomb is out, but it's something to use. Alright, Leaf Shield is out of contention. Just checking on Metal Blades. God weaknesses are getting exposed, not out of it. Siberian Bull having a little bit of a rough go finding the wall weaknesses. Checking the Buster to see if it was weak for the Boo Beams. That's not the case. Siberian Bull just taking his sweet time trying to figure out what the weaknesses are. And I think we just found our wall weakness with it being Quick Boomerang.
We have a problem though. We don't have E-Tanks. I mean, we have a lot, but Siberian Bull doesn't. So, yeah, things are gonna get quite dicey soon. But eliminating some of the lag and being careful can't fix that. No.
Oof.
One more. Just one more.
That was a failed pause buffer. He can't fail any other pause buffers. He wants to survive. One more hit and he's sitting right back into the midpoint of Wily 4.
Close.
Take it slow, cowboy. Don't shoot a lot. Pause buffer more. No. Please. Thank you. Good job. Very good job. I was so clutch.
I think is about Siberian Bull's response from that. Wow, that was super close.
Sweaty palms, mom spaghetti.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, for those that are pretty much familiar with the Mega Man 2 song, have fun with listening to it for the entire refights. One of the things that we really didn't specify as far as the refights goes, one of the things that Duckfish, the original creator of the randomizer, has built in, we get to hear the music throughout the entire refights, no boss music, so I'm pretty sure we got a lot of Mega Man 2 Wily 1 fans here.
Yeah, I mean, you're saying this like you don't want to listen to one of the best tracks in the history of ever?
Oh, unfortunately.
Oh no, Siberian Bull taking the L against the Airman.
Creed's Airman, Velcro Airman, turns into a very dangerous Airman because there are no spikes.
I think he forgot about
there are no spikes
against Airman. Siberian Bull forgot.
Well, he just literally barely misses the ceiling. He can still Velcro, but he was literally pixels off of the ceiling, and that pretty much threw Siberian Bull off a little bit.
Siberian Bull in the Bubble Man stage used the charged heat. He might be out of it, though. I've not seen his weapon selection menu.
I don't think he forgot about it, but at the same time, considering that there are a lot of improperly placed tornadoes that were in the way, It would just be hard to try to get a charge he shot in the midst of all of that clutter.
Yeah,
That
heat
is
shot
true.
requires a lot of space. Maybe most space, apart from Leaf.
Crash doing the Lord's work on that very, very unfortunate Woodman.
Oh, we should
Yes.
see Heat again.
Now,
Goodbye.
Squidman knows counterclockwise is the way. It always was the way. I don't know why people go clockwise anymore.
Yeah, well, some people drive on the right side of the road, some on the left. Siberian Bull,
A little bit of an accidental time stopper usage, but in the end, we still got a Buster Weak machine.
Just gonna flex on Dr. Wily because before he destroys his machine. There we go.
well, this is going to be it. Siberian Bull dropping down into Victory Road. Creblestar on his way. Oh, not able to get the Item 1 platform in place.
Yeah, this item 1 is pretty sensitive, so... After all the failures of Zips, I would not try that. And Siberian Bull being good on ammo, I think, will probably find the alien quick, hopefully. The alien weakness quick.
Alright, so we got one alien to go. One more boss fight, and Siberian Bull will lay claim to the victory in this match. And Crash bombs right off the bat.
And it's enough. GG's. Siberian Bull takes it 2-1 after being down one game. The comeback is real.
Official time of 31:53, improving his race PB by 1 second. So, yeah, that's game. Siberian Bull will be moving on in the winners bracket.
I definitely did not see that coming.
Ooh, I think LL Cool J said it best. Don't call it a comeback. Mama said knock you out, and that's exactly what Siberian Bull did to this second and third seed. Wow.
Oh. That was a good one.
All that's left now is just to see Creblestar just finish the darn thing off once again with one of the legendary themes of all Mega Man history.
I mean, it's not number 1 on the top 10 list, but it's definitely up there.
All right, let's have us a little bit of fun here. For those in the chat here, especially those that are Mega Man music buffs, I'm gonna ask the question because I'm stupid like that. Mega Man 2, Wily 1, best theme of all time or most overrated theme of all time?
The latter, of course.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Of course, it's over whatever.
That's an unfair question because it's like top 3, but not like the best ever.
Dude, are we counting other games than Mega Man 2?
No.
Only Mega Man 2, not Mega Man 1, not
Only
Mega Man 10.
Man 2. There is definitely at least one track in this game, and anybody that knows me knows exactly what it is.
It's the robot that Creble is fighting now, right?
That is correct.
Okay. Okay, so you're for more the upbeat tone of Crashman?
See, it's almost like Crashman is like a solid 1. Wily 2 is like a 1A. Like, you're not going wrong with the Wily 2.
I kind of agree with Rick here because I have to reset a lot on Flash, and I hear that music a lot. And I kind of grow to like it because you kind of have to hear it a lot. You have no choice. But yeah, I don't think Wily 1 is the best. I think chat doesn't know either. Is it the best?
I think this is a biased poll, but hey, what do I know? All right, looks like A and M, so that's Air Shooter and Metal Blade.
I mean, I'm super biased because hacks also exist. But we're not counting hacks, obviously. There we go, Cribble. Mating out of the machine fight. Making the last... How was it? What was that book? Pretty cool. The Long Road Home. It's almost over.
Yeah, unfortunately for Creblestar, this match is over. But
okay,
not his tournament.
Trying to not do the Walk of Shame, but this item kinda wants you to do the Walk of Shame. Yeah, you will. Okay.
Well, gonna rely on the Time Stopper to find his way through to the end of Victory Road. Can't blame him for that one. Not in the least.
Yeah, that may be possible with this item, but it's very tight, so... Yeah, every zipping mistake is just him battling against this item one.
So, Siberian Bull booked himself a ticket against Casual Tom in the winners' finals. Creblestar going to get moved down to the lower bracket, and that will put him up against Kamasenin.
Little that you know, Creblestar, it's the last weapon. It's always like that. When it goes wrong, it goes horribly wrong. Your whole seed, which is what Creblestar experienced this last seed. See? I told you, 5-minute difference. And it's all because of execution. Again.
But yeah...
Well, almost... the same kind of ghost of Game 1's past showing up, except, the mirror universe this time around.
GG's to Kerbal.
Yep, that's Trouble with a official SRL time of 37 minutes and 50 seconds. The Zips working pretty much towards the disadvantage this time. The item one not being all that cooperative and giving Bull, who clearly played an extremely clean game, taking the victory over Creblestar.
And I just heard an intruder alarm. I believe our winner, Siberian Bull, has joined us in the chat.
GG, sir. How does it feel to make a comeback, even when the last race is not a category that you're very comfortable with?
Well, this is actually kind of what I hoped for. Everything worked as planned. I wasn't sure exactly what Creble was going to do, so when filling out the submit, I actually put him first so that he'd be the first player going. And I had a feeling he would pick in any percent round. It just went terribly for me in that first game. The second round, I knew I had to go to my bread and butter, so I needed the zip list and I needed the real stage names. The third one was a toss-up, but I didn't know it was going to just run over that third seed.
Yeah, the thing what happened in the third one was that the item one and the overall execution of Cribble, I think he got ticked a little bit, but apart from his deaths, the item one lost him tons of time because it was one of those item ones that were 50-50, the zip will happen and it kind of can't happen.
Yeah,
it's your positioning. It's really hard to do it.
When I finally saw it, I was like, that's kind of a slow item one. I'm not sure if that's going to actually help him. I was hoping for a stationary item one to really mess with him.
It was able, but you had to be like super precise or whatever.
Yeah, so.
Hey, Kerbal, GG's to you, sir.
What is up? Thank you very much. Oh boy.
So yeah, Creble, sticking with this current match, tell us how you feel about that item one throughout this particular seed.
Truly, like you kind of think it was enough for zips and stuff sometime, but sometimes it would just like backfire and just go out at the worst moment.
Yeah, it'll probably be safe to say that, excuse me, that pretty much that was one of the major differences in how the race pretty much ended up, because all those item one mistakes kind of just added extra time to your run, and of course, aside with some other randomizer shenanigans, crabs in air, they wind up just causing a lot of havoc for.
Yeah, I had some rough time in there.
Yeah, one of the things about this particular item one, because I've seen it a lot of times, is greed control. And as an 80% runner, you are greedy. Everybody that plays 80%, they are greedy. You know you want the zip. But when you fail it like 2 times, it's kind of like, wow, no, it feels really bad. I know exactly how you felt, but you kind of have to go for it because, you know, you can.
Yeah, exactly. That's the risk of playing 80%. Like, it's always risks.
I wonder, so 80% is your thing. What went wrong when zipless? What went wrong there?
I think the boss fights, I just had some really bad luck. At one point, I thought I could save it with a pause and get an E-tank, but I did not have time. And yeah, boss fights were just my downfall there.
Oof.
I think in the last 2 seeds, I found all the weaknesses almost.
Yeah, and I went always for the weapons weakness, but the second seed was pretty much Buster all week.
No, not really. Because I found heat for air and quick. Quick was the ultimate weakness for air.
And you found Crash on Wood. That was very pog moment for me. I love Crash on Wood.
Yes, that's pretty good usually.
And I love using Crash on Wood. That was actually in refights. I went to Flash first to fight that laggy Woodman fight. I was worried about having to do that fight again.
That fight was horrible.
Oh, it is especially the Flashman room. Oh, that was terrible.
Oh man.
Because sometimes when it gets laggy enough, you have this leaf shield that goes out, and then it has this boomerang effect, and then he's got these other 2 stationary leaf shields out. It's like, stop it! Man. I just want to kill you. Why won't you die?
But then at the same heck.
But then at the same time, it's a benefit for you because you get all the iframes. He doesn't.
Yeah, that's true.
In my book, I've signed that I've never seen people die so much on a Flashman and a conveyor belt. This is a first. What happened for both of you? Like, Flash was 2 times on a conveyor belt, and it took so many sacrifices.
Look, I'm gonna say I was too high up to get hit, because you want to get hit by Flash on that belt, and he wasn't a jumpy boy either. I wanted to get hit by that Flash so then he's standing still so I could kill him.
It's not bad to be too high, but not against Flash, I guess. Don't take that. Anyway, what else do you want to share, both of you? Something about Pain I would avoid. What did you like about the seeds? Like Kerbal first, I guess.
Yeah, I mean the first seed for me, I just breezed through it. I don't know what happened that one, but I just went straight through it. Just had one dumb death. It was like a beginning of bubble, I think. I just went to jump back on the ledge because of the immune Joes.
Right. I think Buster Immune Joe should be illegal.
Yeah, I think Bull like those ones, right? Yeah. I just thought, okay, I don't have a weapon for those guys. I'm just gonna jump all over them. It worked for me.
What did you pick Bubble first, like I did in the first one?
Sorry, was that?
Did you pick Bubble first in the first seed, like I did?
I know. I actually picked Flash first.
Okay,
and you didn't pick Bubble. You picked Metal.
I did Bubble first, and that's where those were, and I was like, it's gonna be a long walk, and then I almost took down Heat at the end, but I didn't jump.
Oh, I remember you missed the zip 2 times. Wow, that was the long road home. Yeah, so Cribble liked the first seed, and it definitely showed on the timers. What did you like about the seeds, Bo? What was your favorite, let's say, spot or thing that you liked about this?
The fact that Crash worked on wood bow seeds.
Yeah.
I always like going to Crash because it's like especially if it's a long crash, it does multiple hits.
Yeah, it's very satisfying. Something else that caught your eye?
Using Crash in Pico fights in the second stage because I can lure all the Picos to the explosions.
Oh, that was beautiful. Yeah, both of you handled that like bosses, dude.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I do the same on the third seed, but they took I think 2 shots of Crash.
The third seed was awful. I think I used Heat at the end for that one.
Yeah. I think I did use Bubble at the end for those.
I know Bubble was definitely one of them. Bubble was definitely a weakness that seed, but it was not a matchable. Bubble wasn't a good one.
Okay.
Creed, Frico, anything else that you want to ask our already tired and beat up runners?
Well, I think instead of looking back at what happened in this run, let's turn the page and look forward a bit. I'm going to turn to Creble first. You've got a date with Kamasenin ahead of you. Do you have... again, I don't want you to, throw out the master plan, but do you have anything in mind as to what you might do to try to put yourself into a position to move on in that lower bracket and potentially see yourself having a rematch with Siberian Bull or Casual Tom later on in the bracket?
Well, I know Kamasenin is mostly a Buster only runner, so I know pretty much for all the strat is gonna go. But I don't know. We never know what to expect. We never know what to expect. Kami's a very good Buster only player, though, I have to say.
Well, Creble, I gotta ask you this question, even though I'm on the opposite side. Are you gonna honor the Buster only when he puts it up?
Cheeky breaky. That's a good question.
I might put that into practice. That's right. That could be good. That could be good.
Because I want you to know, I want you to know if I was facing Kami, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure you're gonna have to at least be guaranteed one Buster only match because Kami is gonna put that in the rule set in his match. So you're gonna be guaranteed at least one Buster only match. The question is, are you gonna follow through for the remainder of the matches if that has to come into place?
Not for my flag set at least. I don't think so. That would be basically suicide for me.
To be honest, it's not that bad. It's just bad. That's it.
Yeah.
Just pretty bad. What about you, Bull? What's your plans against Tom? Was it Casual Tom?
Yes, I'm facing Tom, and...
Yeah. Secret strats aside, what do you think?
Well, it's not going to be a 2-hour-long fest like we had tonight.
Oh, you want to finish early? I understand.
No. Not tonight. But when I face Tom, it's not going to take as long as it is tonight, considering knowing what he'll pick. I'm going to have to probably practice normal on the up and up in my next sessions.
You want to kill him, but not softly.
Well, the thing is, he might be doing it to me. So I got to prepare for that, and I got to prepare for Burst Chaser.
Yeah, that was another thing that I was going to bring up, that Casual Tom, I believe, has busted out normal, or I believe it was Charlie Boy in their match that busted out normal mode in response to Casual Tom's Burst Chaser. So Casual Tom has proven that he can hang in both environments. He's been trying to use Burst Chaser to his advantage, and so far, it's been working. So, yeah, this is definitely a complex problem for you, Siberian Bull. You've got to worry about Burst Chaser and potentially normal mode.
Oh no, I'm only worried about normal mode. I'm not worried about burst chaser.
Okay.
Tom and chat
Okay.
playing the macho persona here. I'm cool with whatever, you can't touch me, But Tom, it's cool until everything goes wrong. After that, it's not very cool.
Well, I mean, this match pretty much went with you. I don't know if I'm paraphrasing this correctly, but kind of faltering on your opponent's choice, but then executing on your own and executing in the tiebreaker where, that's all you got to do to win 2 out of 3. I am making it a little easier than it may be in practice against, such a skillful opponent. But, I mean, you were able to pull it off against Creblestar.
Well, I had to play to his strength initially, and I knew I was going to have to. So I had to definitely dig deep for the second 2.
Anyway, with all that said, thank you again, guys. That was a great set of races. We've seen a great 80% race, a fantastic comeback, and yeah, it's been fantastic. Thank you both for it.
Yeah, the 2 of us once again came to provide for SpeedGaming and the masses.
Yeah, I knew this was going to be a 3. I was pretty sure that it was going to go to 3 matches, since we got to 4 last year.
Oh, not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping for a 4th one this time around.
Well, I think our biggest difference was a minute and a half.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those were pretty big differences.
All right. Well, but Tom, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna take you down. You're gonna go down to losers.
Those fighting words, man. Those fighting. You gotta be more aggressive. You gotta insert man dominance. You gotta be like, I'm gonna.
Hold on.
I don't know if we're allowed to say most of that on SpeedGaming.
Casual Tom, I'm coming for you with a weird fight.
You don't want to say the wrong things here.
I will break you, or something like this. Or break.
Heaven help this.
Casual Tom, you're just here for a cup of coffee, brother.
Yes.
Oh, mercy. But yeah, once again, congratulations to you, Siberian Bull, for moving on in the winners bracket. Creblestar, good luck in your bottom bracket matchup against Kame Sennin. So at this point, we don't have anything scheduled up for any more Mega Man 2 randomizer tournaments thus far. We will have those things up as soon as possible, and as always, keep your eye on the SpeedGaming family of Twitch channels in order to keep up with the action as the randomizer tournament continues. But to keep everyone abreast of what's going on, we're gonna have Siberian Bull facing against Casual Tom in the semis, while we got Creblestar going to be facing Kame Sennin. We still have Ren Hero versus 2% Chungus in the first round of the bottom bracket to deal out before they get to face Charlie Boy in that matchup. So hopefully we'll be able to get that one up. Also, for those that are unaware of the non-qualifier brackets, which we had the match between Benny Burrito and Ari Specie earlier today, where Ari Specie beat Benny Burrito and going to be facing Matt Ewok in the finals of the non-qualifier bracket, while Benny Burrito will be taking on Sinister Sama for the 3rd place match. So we got quite a bit of action coming up in the very near future here. Hopefully we get those up as soon as possible, but as always, keep your eye on SpeedGaming channels, and we'll get those things proper. Also, for those that have been aware, we also are doing a bit of a charity movement here for Save the Children. If you do !Mega Man 2R, you will get links to the Save the Children Tiltify link, where you can hopefully put in some donations for Save the Children and help us with those efforts, as well as a Matcherino link where you can also put in a little bit of scratch, so we can actually get ourselves a prize pool for our players, for our top runners of actually both the non-qualifier and the qualifier brackets. So we're trying a lot of different things here. We got a lot of action coming your way, but of course, I already said it once and twice again. Stay tuned to the Speed Gaming network of channels for more action as it comes. So with that, I would like to thank Frico, my co-commentator, who once again doing double duty, not only earlier today, but tonight for this match. Frico, once again, thank you for joining us this evening.
Thank you for having me, and thanks to everybody that watched, and for the organizers and everything. And Frico, I leave the last words to you as always.
Alright, well, I guess we'll recap things and close it up for the night. This was our Mega Man 2 Randomizer Tournament main bracket match. Siberian Bull defeating Creblestar 2-1. Siberian Bull moving on to the winners finals and will be facing Casual Tom. Creblestar moving down to face Kama Senin, and hopefully we'll get those matches going as quickly as we can. More Mega Man 2 is better than less Mega Man 2, so hopefully we'll be back. But for now, everybody have a good night, and I think it's about time we shut it down.
Have a good evening, everybody.
Take care, everyone. Till the next time.
Peace.